It's been 1 year since Paradise hit the screens in India.
Yeah.
And so you were born and raised in Sri Lanka. So the 2022 political and economic crisis that hit the country, which serves as the backdrop for Paradise, was not just a theme that you adopted for the film. It was a reality that you, along with like lakhs of people, experienced firsthand. When a filmmaker picks something like this that they have lived through, they tend to make it an all-out political thriller, like venting their frustration as well. So they might just tell the story from the POV of the people, uh, with their mapping their tensions and struggles. But here you chose to juxtapose that reality with the story of a tourist couple, and their lives also start mirroring the realities of the Lankan society. Was this decision to not spoon feed everything to the people like made at the outset itself, or did Keshav and Amrita find their way into your narrative over time?
Thank you, Anand, for that brilliant question. So, Anand, I think in art, or let's say if we narrowed it down little more, in storytelling, I believe spoon feeding is bad and negative. I
Hmm.
mean, in my career, I have never done spoon feeding. I have avoided spoon feeding. Why? Because it's when you spoon feeding means you undermine your audience imaginative power. You think that they don't know. They don't. We have to tell them. We have to spoon feed them. Otherwise, they will not understand. But while doing spoon feeding, you lose your imaginative power also. You lose and you doesn't give the characters of your story the due respect that they need. So I'll go back to your question. Uh, so I have maintained this during, I mean, other interviews also, and it's good that you raise it again. I believe art should, same time, you cannot avoid the reality that we are surrounded by, like in Paradise, the economic crisis. So, and it's your reaction as an artist. But same time, you are you cannot avoid yourself. I mean, the story of Paradise is in a way it's moves let's say horizontally capturing the politics, but it goes inward about ourselves. A woman coming to terms with herself, uh, and a man be- in this crisis, how his masculinity comes out and how a man behaves, try to behave when you let's say when you are in trouble, but same time when you wa- then you when you are in trouble you want to show your power also, being, you know, if I talk politically, during that trouble period, economic crisis, India helped Sri Lanka financially and in goods and service also. So this, when he loses his personal belongings, he knows the power. That's why in the film he says, "I'll to the policeman, Sergeant Bandara, I will." I will call Indian High Commission. So that's the how we could be sometimes very, I mean, let's say uh, filled with toxic masculinity. So, and I should add one last line to that question. One last thing, that is, you make films not only looking at the politics or the society, same times you are looking at yourself also.
Hmm.
Without that, you cannot, I think it will be a half baked film or half baked story.